Hello, welcome to the free web design workshop. So in this video, we'll be taking a look at how to get a free domain name and hosting that you can use for your web design practicals. Okay, so without wasting time, let's see how this is done. So I need to just go to my browser. As you can see, what is needed here is just your email. So you need to have a functional email. Like you can see, I've already logged into my email. So what I need to do is to add a new tab here, and we'll go to Infinity. So let's go to www.infinity infinityfree.net. So this is the website that is going to give us access to free hosting and domain name. All right, so all you need to do is to click on register. If you have an account, you can just click on login. But for now, we are coming here for the first time, so we need to just click on register and we'll add our email. So here I'm going to add up my email. So let's see, Musa Modi 006 4, all right, at gmail.com. So you need to just add up your email, then you create a password for this account that you're about to create. So here I'm going to use a password. Uh, all right, so let's see. You can see this is a very good password that you can use. So I just need to fill it up under the confirm password section. Then you need to just click on I've read and agree with the terms and conditions, right? So just click on this. Then you will click on sign up. So they're going to send you've entered a commonly used password. All right. So you can see they said I've entered a commonly used password. So let's create a different password. So let's see, we have something like uh, all right. Let's use this. Okay, so let's sign up to see. All right, I think I need to click on. Yeah, they said the terms and service must be accepted. All right, I think I didn't accept this, so let's do it again. Okay, let's confirm the password. All right, so I need to click on this, their terms of service. Then I'll click on sign up. Yes, as you can see, the details were accepted. So I need to click on yes. Let's save this. So we need to go to our email. You can see they said a verification link has been sent to this email. That is the email we provided, right? So now I need to just go to the inbox of that email. As you can see, this is the mail that I received from infinityfree.net. So I need to just click on the email and click on verify email address. As simple as this. Yes, so this email has been verified. Now it says active accounts here. You can see 0/3. That is 0/3. It means I can have in this infinityfree.net, I can have up to three different accounts. All right. So, but for now, I don't have any accounts. So let's create an account. So I'll click on create account. Let's close this. So you can see it's going to take you to their price plan. Of course, what we're looking for is the free plan, right? This one that says $0. All right, so let's click on this. We'll click on create now. So let's wait for it. Here, we need to they said choose a domain name. Now a domain name, of course, is the name that you want to call your website. All right, just like what people need to type in on the URL to get access to your website, that is a domain name. Okay, so that is what we need to create here. So here, let's say I'm going to call this what should I give this name? Let's say um okay, let's say workshop. I'm going to call it workshop. Okay, so now there is a s- um there are extensions here. If you look at the right hand side, we have domain extension. So it means we are getting this domain name for free, right? This Infinity Free, they are going to offer us domain name and hosting for free, but the domain will need to carry some extension. Just like, on a normal purchase, if you're buying a normal domain, you can buy something like workshop.com, facebook.com, teratech.com, stuff like that. So here, since it is free, they will be the one to assign what they want you to use. All right. So here, as you can see, if you click under this, you're going to see there are a lot of domain extensions here. So I think I'm going to keep it simple. I can go with this. I'll leave it on this. Then I'll click on check availability. Check availability to check if somebody else is using that same domain or not. All right, so here, these are the additional information that are related to this domain and hosting that we're about to, use. So you can see the account password is this. So if you want to see, you can check it out. So I'm going to copy this. I'll copy the password. I've copied the account password. The username, of course, will be generated automatically. We're going to see it. So let's say we'll just click on create an account. So what's this? Email, of course, approve. So click on create account. All right, so you can see the account has been created successfully. So what we need to do is let's go back. That was an ad. I clicked on an ad. Let's hold on. Workshop, get to check availability. You can see that this account is no longer available because we've taken it before. So all I need to do is let's add one. Then we check availability. It's going to be available. So let's check the password. We're going to copy this password. We'll select approve. Then we'll click on create account. Now this is your account has been created with the username. These here are some of the things you need to know, right? It will take a few minutes for your account to set up. Of course, it will take a while before your account will be propagated. All right, so I'll click on let's save this. We might need it, so I'm going to save it. So let's wait for it. We are setting up your hosting account. So let's wait for them to finish setting up our hosting account. When it's done, it's going to come up with details of our account. So let's just wait for it. I don't want this video to be too long, so what I'll do is I need to just pause this. Okay, so as you can see, the hosting plan has been done. Like everything has been set up for us. So we can get access to the control panel. We can get access to the file manager, website builder, and script installer. All right. So what we're going to do is, if you check down, you notice that under domain, the name of our domain is here. Then we can manage domain. The username is here. The password is here. All right. So these are your account information. In case you want to log into the cPanel, these are the informations that you need to provide for them to give you access to that. So let's open a notepad here so that we'll drop the details that we copied. So I'm going to hit Windows R and I'll type in notepad. Okay, so I'll type in let's say cPanel password. I'll just drop it here. Okay, so this is my cPanel password. So let's go back to where we are. Now I'm going to right click on cPanel. I'll open it in a new tab. Okay, so this is an important notice. Hi, this is your username. To notify you of changes, this that all you can read, and but the most important thing here is for us to click on I approve. Okay, the cPanel will now load. So it's going to load up your cPanel. So when you buy a domain name and hosting from all these service providers, what they will give to you is login details to your cPanel. Now, this is how the cPanel of infinityfree.net looks like. All right. So as you can see, these are stuffs that you can do on the cPanel. The online manager is here, PHP, my admin is here. If you want to create a database, my SQL database is here. FTP account is here. We have account settings. We have subdomain. We have add-on domain. So what is important here is this is SSL, TLS. Um, we have Subtaculous app installer, which is one of the most important stuff on cPanel, especially if you are dealing with WordPress websites. So what we'll be doing here is let's take a look at the cPanel in detail. So these are the stuffs that we have on the cPanel. Let's scroll up. So let's start with the online file manager. So under this online file manager, this is where you upload a website that was developed using HTML, CSS, and let's say JavaScript, or you develop an application offline and you want to bring it to the online space, you want to upload it to your hosting plan so that people will be able to have access to it. So this is where you need to come to upload your files. When you click on online file manager, okay, then you go to HTDocs. So you can see this is what is available. There is no file. Files for your website should be uploaded here. So you can see this is where you need to drop the files. If let's say you develop a very small application and you want to test it, you want to let's say showcase it to people so that people will just enter your URL, that is your domain, your free domain, and have access to what you've developed. So this is where you need to come and drop your websites or your application files for people to be able to view it online. So let's go back. Okay, so let's go back to the cPanel. Now, of course, if your application has, let's say, a database, then you need to go to MySQL database is here. This is where you create the new database. You assign a name to the database. Then you click on create database. When you click on create database, for example, let's say workshop one, D, let's say workshop one underscore DB. All right. So this is the name of my database. But then if you look out, you still have username is here and the name of the database that you just assigned. So if I click on create database now, you're going to see that we have the database, the name, that is the username of this account has been added to the workshop one underscore DB that I added, which means if I want to link this database, the name that I need to copy is this, including the username. So this is how I need to copy and add it up on my PHP file that will be doing the database connection. So this is your username. Then of course the password for now is no password. Then what again? So let's go back to the cPanel. All right. So another important stuff I need to talk about here is the subdomain. All right. A domain, of course, is what you purchase from service providers like let's say from Namecheap, from Bluehost, from TrueHost, all these service providers that sell domain. So that is what we call a domain name. But when you say subdomain, it's just a name that's a subdomain is a kind of domain that you create, under your main domain. For example, if my domain name is, let's say, Facebook, no, okay, I don't want to use Facebook. Let's say terratech.com. Let's say I purchase a domain with the name terratech.com, and I want to create something like a store or an e-commerce, or I want to create something like a school website, for example, and I don't want to buy a domain for it. So I can use Terratech, the domain Terratech. I'll add up store, or I'll add up school. So it will become school.teratech.com. So that is what we call a domain name, a subdomain name. So you use you combine two words. Let's say you combine a word with the existing domain name. All right. So school.teratech.com becomes a subdomain to the main domain, which is teratech.com. For example, I think I need to practicalize this. Let's go to subdomain. So as you can see here, create a subdomain. For example, I can just type something like let's say school dot, can you see we have school dot, then the domain is here. So here you need to pick up a domain from here. What do you want to use? Let's say this. I'll click on create. Okay, they said this is already assigned and is in use. You can see somebody has used this, so we will not be able to use what someone else has used. So let's see teratech.this. Yes, you can see this is in progress. So we'll be able to create a subdomain with this. Can you see we have the main domain here is workshop1.ketsu.com. Then we have teratech.ketsu.com also as a subdomain. All right. So this is how to create a subdomain. All right. So I think I don't want this to be too long, but that is just, yes, let's take a look at one of the important stuff on the cPanel, which is Subtaculous App Installer. So this Subtaculous App Installer is what is used to install WordPress. Let's click on it, Subtaculous App Installer. Let's see what and what you can do on it. So these are these Subtaculous App Installer is used to install um, other content management, applications like WordPress, like Joomla, like these are the stuffs, PHP, BB, you can see SMF. These are the stuffs that you can install using the Subtaculous app installer. So in our next video, we'll see how to install WordPress in um, our hosting plan that we just got, in our free hosting plan that we just got. So the intention of this video is just to show you how to get your free hosting and domain that you can use to practicalize your web design pages. All right, so thanks. Let's look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.